When I first started university, I honestly didn't know what I wanted to do with my life. I knew that I had an interest in media and I knew that I had an interest in sociology, which meant a media cultural production course would be perfect for me. But beyond that, my interests tended to change quite often. I liked radio work, I liked editing, but none of these things stuck. It seemed to fade away for a different interest quite quickly. When I reached second year, I realised that I couldn't keep changing my interests every 5 minutes. I needed to choose something that I enjoyed and something I wanted to do in my future, something that I would remain consistent in. So I had to think about where my interests lied. I happened to enjoy learning about how to do all these different things. They were interesting and they were fun to learn about and they were fun to try out for the first time. And then once I finished doing them, it was like there was something else that was exciting for me to do elsewhere. And so I had to think to myself, I actually enjoyed the learning process. I liked being in the education system. A career which allowed me to stay in the education system past university would obviously then be teaching.
Of course, it's something which you can't get into immediately, so it's a good idea to plan ahead when it comes to teaching, other than the obvious question of what you want to teach. With a little searching online, it's clear that the 3 main points are: A. I need to have my bachelor's degree completed. This will allow me to complete a 4th year postgraduate in order to achieve my teaching certificate, which ideally will be at a 1st or 2-1 level. B. It's best if you have experience working within schools. Whilst this isn't vital, it's obviously a great trait to have. It shows that you're sure about the role after experiencing everything that it will entail. It will also ease the transition from being largely adult interactions as experienced in university back to a younger level. This is especially important in my case as I had limited experience dealing with children. C. I'll need to get my DBS check. At the stage that I'm in, my 2nd year of university, it was pretty widely encouraged by most sources to get in contact with Get Into Teaching. Get Into Teaching is a programme run by the Department of Education, who lay the facts down pretty clearly. They provide a variety of services which are designed to help you figure out if a career in teaching is for you, or in this case, me. In preparation for teacher training, which is at the stage I'm in as I haven't completed my degree yet, they offer these services. Providing a straightforward check as to whether you're eligible to train as a teacher. This is particularly regarding your own level of education, ensuring that you have the appropriate GCSE qualifications and degree requirements, which, upon graduation, I will have. Exploring your options as to how you'll approach your teacher training. They explain that they provide a free subject knowledge enhancement check for people who may want a refresher on their subject knowledge, or who may be considering teaching a subject they studied at A level rather than in accordance to their degree. This is something I've considered, as teaching as a primaries level is something which has previously piqued my interest. They help you get school experience, with a placement where you can confer directly with teachers, observe both teaching and pastoral work, and watch different lessons and ages being taught in order to determine what future path you wish to pursue. On top of this, they also outline the financial aspect of this career path, the salary and benefits which I'll receive as a teacher. This obviously isn't the most important factor to me, personally, but it is important to know that I'll be able to afford to live choosing this career. With an estimated starting annual salary of £24,000, I decided that it was good enough for me and went on with my research. With all this to mull over, I felt like it would be beneficial to me to sign up to the Get Into Teaching Early Engagement Programme. By doing this, I was assigned a one-to-one advisor in the form of Zishan Seek, who explains he is there to give advice on how to arrange school experience, how to make an application, what to expect on a teacher training course, and how to prepare a personal statement. In applying, I was able to choose 2 subject teaching interests, which I put down as being media studies at secondary level or primary teaching. Whilst it's still early days, I'm aiming to begin my work experience as early as 2020 in order to solidify my future career choice.